welcome to Warrior Work. I'm Coach Hill, this is Coach Ken. Today we're going to share with you some compare and contrast of Kenpo and Balintawak. Balintawak, Filipino stick fighting art, is really a complementary art to Kenpo. Has a lot of the same things in it, and it can really help you improve your Kenpo, I believe, or take it to another level. We're going to start off with this angle. Hopefully you'll see pretty well. You think about just inward block and punch. He does the inward block, and he does the punch. We built in safety devices initially. Okay, so again, inward punch, block, chop, word block, backwards, block. And we develop our ability to counter. One of the great things about Balintawak is one of the core areas of the art is called kuntada. Kuntada basically means countering. I block or I strike, he blocks, I strike. Okay? Again, there you have an outward block, inward block, outward block. Okay? Very simple. You can see we're also working on footwork as well in that process. Okay? If you remember in Kenpo, we oftentimes see back or hammer fist and back fist combination. Very common. Okay? So, it gets a little bit different here. Here's our hammer fist, back fist. So you managed to pick those up from the inside. So again, that's the number 12 strike. Back fist or hammer fist, back fist. He learns to counter it, clears my arm, and strikes. As you can see, we're going to have to really prearrange all this. This is coming off the cuff as we're doing these different movements. Another common movement you'll see, okay, is after I've done my initial strike, you'll see this inward, outward, push down a punch. In Kenpo, you'll see a lot of inward, outward movements. In the Traco system, we call that cover theory. We cover theory after every movement. Comes from the art of Bob Law. You see it in Two-Headed Dragon, inward, outward. You know that our thrust. You see that again, a lot of movements. Here it's just done on like in LG small circle jiu-jitsu, it's just done on a smaller scale. Inward, outward, push down, punch. Okay? Again, we can start with our hammering to the side of the body. We can go with our hooking, where you have to duck, parry, and cross as well. Also, one of the nice things about Kenpo and Balintawak is that we do a lot of locks in Kenpo. We have wrist throws, half locks, center locks, all those types of things. And all of those can be incorporated into the art. Here we have the half lock. Here we have the full lock. Here I push it forward, or I can actually use a buddy technique if I wanted to, or just push it forward, clearing it, okay, and then with my full strike down through. Another one that's very common, okay, we can use a lot is our wrist throw. Okay, here's our wrist throw. Used to disarm. You can disarm it this way. We can learn to disarm it this way. So get another way of using the disarm, using our wrist throw. Or we can even get rid of our stick and do it this way. Okay? Where we get rid of one stick and actually use the other stick. So we have wrist throws, half locks, center locks. You'll see a lot of those. In Balintawak as part of their disarming techniques and manipulations. A lot of nice thing about the free play. We're going to go through the 1 to 12 basics right now. 2, 3, 4, 5 is a thrust to the belly, should be a knife. 6, thrust. 7, 8 to the body. 9 to the body. 10, 11, 12. Once you go to 12 different strikes, you can pretty much go anywhere with that movement. Okay? Buddy, because starts the head first, so he's got to be able to pick that up. Again, countering. I'm going to pull him in here a little closer. He learns to clear the stick right away. Okay. Other things we'll do is, from budding, we're going to do knife type thrusting, okay, blade type thrusting. Another grouping. I'm trying to get to his body. He's got to move his body. We're going to try to stay on film here. Okay. Controlled. And again, at any point in time, I can take our stick, he's got to come in and do something else. So we're working on countering. We're going to have more and more speed, throwing more and more differences in there. And again, you can take any of your Kenpo techniques really and put them into this play. We do that with our hand drill. So we have right foot back, inward, outward, push down, punch. You take any technique at all, like inward defense. Block, he counters it. And continues. I throw my hook, inward defense again, or outward defense, okay, depending upon the side of the body you're on. I can be trapping, so I can be trapping, okay? Moving in, or I'll block that. There you go, there you go. Okay, trapping again, counters, look at that. He's got a full lock, or he's got a half lock here. He moves in, he's got a center lock. If I allow him to keep that in that position. So again, I have to develop counter, arm bar. Again, all these things become part of the play. So if you get a chance to find a qualified Balintawak instructor, look him up. It'd be a great addition to your art of Kenpo. Add a lot of dimension to it. Thanks, see you next time.